The African savanna, a place of breathtaking beauty, but also unforgiving trials. Here, the circle of life is merciless, and sometimes the smallest of creatures face the greatest battles. This is the story of a lame cub who lost everything yet refused to give up. A few weeks old, helpless, and fragile. This cub was born into hardship. When drought swept across the land, prey grew scarce. His mother, his only protector, grew weaker by the day. One fateful morning, she collapsed beneath the blazing sun, never to rise again. The cub pressed his tiny body in turn, nudging, crying, begging for her warmth to return. But there was only silence. Silence sighing, and the shadows of scavengers circling above. Days dragged on. The cub wandered aimlessly, searching for milk, for food, for comfort. But none came. His ribs began to show. His voice grew hoarse. Every step was a struggle. By night, the chilling winds cut into his fragile body. By day, the heat scorched his paws. And soon the little lion collapsed beneath a thorn tree. His breath shallow, his eyes half closed. Vultures gathered above, waiting. For the cub, it seemed the end was near. But fate was watching. On routine patrol, Rangers Tina and Zach scanned the harsh horizon. Then movement. A tiny, frail figure beneath the tree. A lion cub alone, abandoned and clinging to life. Zach's voice broke the silence. If we don't act now, he won't make it through the night. They moved cautiously, hearts heavy. Tina knelt beside him, dribbling water onto his dry lips. For a moment, nothing. Then a flicker. The cub's tongue moved. His tiny chest rose with a deeper breath. Hope. Fragile, but alive. The Rangers wrapped him gently in a blanket. His tiny head resting against Tina's arm. He did not resist. He seemed to understand these strangers meant safety. At the rescue center, every second mattered. The cub was starving, dehydrated, fighting infection. Veterinarians worked tirelessly, tubes, fluids, warmth. His heartbeat was faint but steady. The room was silent except for the slow rhythm of his fragile breaths. The vet whispered, "The next 48 hours will decide if he lives." Day by day, the cub clung to life. He drank milk from a bottle. He purred faintly, curling into Tina's arms for warmth. She whispered to him, night after night, "You're not alone anymore." And slowly, the cub grew stronger. His eyes brightened. His tiny roar echoed for the first time. Against all odds, he was surviving. Weeks passed. The once fragile baby transformed. Tina taught him how to hunt. He learned to pounce, to growl, to play. Rangers watched with pride, knowing every laugh, every leap was a gift of life reclaimed. But deep inside, they knew Wade. He was destined for more than this enclosure. One day soon, the cub will be ready to walk the plains as his ancestors did. To hunt, to rule, to live as nature intended. And one day Tina felt he was not happy in an enclosure. He wanted to explore the world around, to hunt, to pounce and to leap. It was time to leave him where he belonged. One day, Tina decided to give him the life he wanted. She took him deep into the savannah. She opened the gate of the cage. The cub hesitated, then ran. But to her surprise, before going away, it came back to her. It hugged her and left for his new life. They both knew they had formed an unbreakable bond. His journey began in tragedy, but was rewritten through compassion. Because sometimes a single act of kindness